welcome everybody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome Jason, Javon. Welcome to the chat. Summit. Welcome to the chat. Yo, if I mispronounce your name, welcome to the chat. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? So today, yo, it's stormy out there. It looks like it's about to rain. If I can hear that, but we're gonna be here very short. Where you from? I'm from Columbus, Ohio, in the U.S. Where are you from? Welcome everybody to the chat. If you're new, by the way, hi, my name is Catherine. Welcome to the chat. So today we're gonna be talking about finding the right partner. So I want you guys, each and every one of you guys, to share. Um, Originally, I'm from West Africa, Liberia, but I'm in the U.S. in Columbus, Ohio. From India. Welcome from India. Hello, hello, welcome, Ken. Welcome. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. So, how do you know that? How do you know how to find a right partner, and what are you looking for? Like, are you just willing to settle for whatever, or what's your goal? Like, so I wrote down some of my personal goal. Like, you know, yeah, it's already raining. It's yeah, it's pretty loud. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, y'all. Sorry I've been in my A from the live here lately because my schedule just been off the hook. By the time I get home, it's already late. So yeah, that's why I haven't. But I still been posting shorts. So I hope you all been liking those little shorts, motivational advice, a little bit of everything. I hope you all been liking it. So. Welcome, welcome. We have our moderator in the house. Welcome. You like Indian guys? Um, to be honest with you, I don't discriminate. The person just have to. We have to just be compatible, and I have to like the person, and the person like me unconditionally. We just have to have that connection. So yeah, I don't really discriminate white, black, purple, pink, whatever. Yeah, I don't discriminate. So um ooh, it is stormy. So I put down some stuff here. Comment down below some of your choice, what you're looking for, and what are you willing to settle for, right? Because we have to be realistic. Sometimes we have some certain expectation that is unrealistic. So what are some of your realistic, like finding your right partner? What are you looking for? um I'm not looking for no prince or whatever. I'm just kidding. All right, so I put down we just have to be compatible. The person have to be compassionate. um Ooh, y'all hear that? The lightning? The person have to be very loving and kind. It's working now. Sorry to hear that. I hope you are doing okay. Ooh, I'm in the hospital. I broken my foot. Sorry to hear that. Keeping you in prayer. I hope you get better soon. Yeah, that's not good. So the person have to be very loving and kind. Yeah, sorry to hear that. The person have to be very loving and kind. You have to, like some people they don't like, they like to be by themselves or stuff like that. They don't like touching or they are not like loving. But yeah, the person have to be very loving, like, you know, show me what you got and stuff like that. Um it has to be a leader, meaning you have to know what direction you want your life to go, right? So yeah, you you know you have to know what direction you want your life to go in. You have to at least have something going on for yourself. So yeah, definitely, the person have to be. You don't have to be. Nobody is perfect, but you have to love God and just willing to do the right thing and willing to always improve yourself as a person. Um, Somebody who take accountability for the or accountable for their own action, accountability for their own action. Yeah, I like something like that. And also I want to be with somebody who, when I'm doing something wrong, they are able to tell me, right? Like, I don't want anybody who is out there just doing the wrong thing out there. You have to get your shit together for real. Um, because yeah, you have to get it together. It don't have to be 100%, but like I said, you have to know what direction you want your life to go, and you have to be working towards that as well. Um, yeah, those are pretty much the basic. You have to love God, obviously, and I personally wouldn't date or be in a relationship with somebody who don't have the same religion as me. I think that it's not that the person is not a good person, but if we was to have kids, um, that's a big thing that we'll have to choose. What relation will our kids want to follow, stuff like that. So yeah, definitely we'll have to have the same religion because we don't want to confuse the kids. Like, do we want the kids to be a Christian or do we want the kids to be this other religion? So yeah, definitely we'll have to have the same religion and the same belief. Let me just say the same belief. So um, yeah, in that way we don't like confuse the kids that, oh, you have to be a Christian or you don't have to be. I don't want all that. We have to have the same belief system. And like I said, if you having a bad day, I want you to feel safe telling me anything. Like, if we're together, you have, don't hide anything from me. Be very earnest. Even if you think that it's going to hurt my feelings, tell me the truth, cause I would do the same. Shoot, like, I would tell the truth. No matter how I'm feeling, like, it might seems a little harsh, but if I love a person, I'm gonna tell the truth. Like, if you doing something wrong that I don't like, or certain things that I need, I'm gonna tell you. So that's not going to come as a surprise to you. I'm the type of person, I don't hold back on stuff like that. I'm gonna be very honest with you and tell the truth. Sometimes it might hurt your feelings, but yeah, I think that's how it should be. You should create a safe place for each other, that you know that you won't feel judged going to your partner to tell them anything. So yeah, what else? Um, Somebody who is also supportive, not jealous. Um, like, we should be happy for each other. If I got stuff going on for myself, you should be happy for me. If you got stuff going on for yourself, I should be happy for you, and also be willing to support you as well. Like, anything that you need, I should be there for you. If I need something as well, you should be there for me. So there's a teamwork. Your relationship sometimes it's not all. You guys will have some bad days. You guys will have some good days. So it's just how that works. So what matters the most is being with somebody who truly care and love you unconditionally. That want to be there regardless if it's your bad time or if it's a good time. That person is willing to be there. For you, and you also willing to do the same thing for that person as well. So you as it's not always going to be fun. Sometimes you guys going to have misunderstanding and stuff like that, but what matters the most is that how are you willing to work through that when difficult time to arrive, when difficult times do come along, how are you willing to deal with that, you know? So you have to be with somebody who is willing to do the work. Like, you guys gonna have bad days, you're gonna have good days. So, you know, those bad days, you should be looking for somebody who is going to be there, or like, you know, somebody who is going to make effort to try to make it, you know, do the work, at least make effort to doing the work to see if you guys can fix whatever problem you guys have going on. um Temptation to come along the way as well. So you want to be with somebody who, when they out there, like, when they're out there, even though they they might be tempted, somebody who is willing to come to you at the end of the day, that, you know, they are able to excuse themselves when they do see temptation coming along, that they are able to spot that early and take themselves from those situations, before it turn into something else. And you want to be with somebody who is very respectful, who, when you're out there with them, regardless if you are or not, who is not just going to try to entertain other people, regardless if they're around you or not. You should have that respect. um, you should treat somebody how you want to be treated. So just like, whatever I ask from you, you should be able to give it to me as well. So that's just like how this whole thing called relationship works. At the end of the day, if you want to be by a partner side, it's your choice. Um, we all have boundaries that we are not willing to cross and that we are willing to cross. So we should all, in a relationship that you are going into, you should always have boundaries. And there's always consequences to your boundary being crossed. So you can't just let people do whatever to you and you let it slide. At some point, you have to cut it out, because if you continue to let it slide, they're going to keep treating you that way. So um at the end of the day, like, for real, if I should be honest with you, sometimes people who are in a long-term relationship, sometimes they are in this relationship because it's not that the other person is perfect, but at some point they have to meet each other halfway. They are willing to compromise, or sometimes they are comfortable to where they are, so they just feel like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna hang by my partner side regardless what happened. Because I have seen this again, like, service time or multiple time, that the guy, he will try to step out on his wife or girlfriend or fiance, but at the end of the day he want to go back to her. But like I said, um it's not okay that your partner treats you that way. If they really want to be there, they wouldn't have to compromise. Come with boundaries. What are you willing to cross, or what are you willing to work with? So, um, before going to the relationship, just like put all these stuff down. Like, what are you willing to take and what you ain't willing to take. In a way, um, talking with your partner in a way that you guys are on the same page. Like, it's not like a surprise, or like they are not testing you, because some will text you to see if you're gonna let this slide. Why really do it if you're gonna let it slide? Sometimes some partner will do stuff like that. So if you continue to let it slide, they're gonna keep doing it. Sometimes they feel like you ain't gonna leave them at the end of the day because you love them so much. They feel like they will always be by my side. They ain't gonna leave me. But shoot, I can love you, but if you ain't treating me right, I'm gonna have to let you go, because I'm not gonna compromise my peace with that crap, no matter how I love you. So we just have to like set boundaries. But like I said, no relationship is perfect. But you know, there are certain things that you guys will be able to compromise, um to meet each other halfway, but there are certain things you shouldn't have to compromise in your relationship. So yeah. Any question? Um, what else? And definitely, I'm the type of person like, if I have a friend, I know sometimes some people feel like it's okay. Like if you have a friend, um, and it being a relationship, will you ever date your friend ex? Me personally, if I know, I wouldn't date my friend ex. So will you do that? Like if you knew that that's your friend ex, will you date that person? Me personally, I wouldn't because I don't know. I wouldn't just feel happy about doing it. So especially if I know. But I know sometimes people are not earnest in a relationship. They don't tell you the truth. But yeah, if they tell you, don't do it. Um, at the end of the day, whatever, like, you might feel like they ain't gonna do it to you, but at some point, as long this is part of a person, you cannot take that from, you cannot change them until they're willing to change themselves. So, um, we just have to like be mindful who we invite into our life, because sometimes I always say everybody don't come into your life for the right reason. Sometimes just want to come and just like destroy your life, or just like make your life a whole chaos. So or sometimes people come just to take from you in a relationship as well, because they don't have any, some people don't have, not everybody have good hearts or have a soul. So you just have to be mindful who you bring into your life. At the end of the day, I always say, going into the relationship, always tell yourself at some point the relationship will take its course. People change and people want different things in a relationship. So whenever you guys come to that, to keep that relationship going, but at this point, maybe your partner don't want to be part of that relationship, let him go person, but let it go. If they are not happy anymore in a relationship, or they want something different, let it go. Yeah. At the right time, you're gonna find somebody who wanna be in your life. So don't just like happiness just because you love the person. So that's about it, y'all, for today's video. I'll go live tomorrow. So comment down below what you guys want to talk about tomorrow topic, and I would really love to do that. I would appreciate if you guys comment on want to hear. So also, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, cause I love doing these kind of stuff. I some